What up, what up? Let's get it. What's up, what's up? Alright, let's get it. What's up, Void? Unfortunately, didn't get the push down to the level. Was looking real juicy right here. You got delay? How much delay you guys got? Let's get it, let's get it. Bro, gold? I don't know if you know this, but gold is the asset that traders literally lose the most on. This is a interesting range. Tap in fractal SNDR. Is it going to go higher or? The most profitable one is well, it depends a bit. So that might change a bit. That's based on a few different prop firms that I have seen release their stats. And I've always noticed like gold more often than not is like the prop firm's number one asset that their traders lose on. So, you know, the most profitable one for those forex brokers is US 30. right? Because US 30 has the lowest spreads and is really volatile and whatnot. So US 30 actually is the best thing to trade on CFD brokers. Um, but for futures, NQ is better. The money potential, because how the lot size works, is complete opposite of US 30. So for futures, NQ is definitely the best. It also historically has the biggest trends. So along with the biggest like long lasting biggest trends, that there's a lot of data been done on that compared to other indices, and Nasdaq is the best. So with that in mind, combined with how much the more potential money is with how the futures contract sizing works, it's way better. Whereas with US 30, like one lot size can make you more money in 10 minutes than one lots on NAS 100 on CFD brokers. So it's opposite for that. I don't know why you guys think you have enough money to buy that gold asset. I want my cheap dad asset. Give me that NQ. This is a Whoa, did I predict it with this level or no? I just randomly drew out this level, right, guys? I totally didn't use some really amazing tool to figure out this high. There's no way, right? Right? It can't possibly be true. Can you really find accumulation manipulation to that degree? What? Is crazy. I wonder if I should start doing all the 5 second. Okay. Let's get into this. Is it is it true? Look at that. Yeah, dude, honestly, I'm not really too focused. Let's focus up. Focus up. I was kind of, we're in a 1 minute structure and we're not at an unmitigated level, right? So I'm kind of trying to play a little safe right now, but maybe I should just try to play some range rules. I was hoping I would get a tap of the 70 here. A tap of the 70 and a manipulation of this S&DR is what I was looking for. I guess I didn't tell you guys yet, but I'm looking for this high to be taken, tap 70, and we get our little fractal pattern. I don't know. This is what I was taught as a fractal, not the way James or Dave teaches fractals, but what do we call this? I need a better way to call this than wick out, wick back in, because I can't. I'm not saying that every time. What do we? I've only done two today, man. I was watching Dave's content, and when I do that, I'm not focused enough to stream. So I took this one little buy that was 5 points in 1 second. It was pretty nuts. And then I had a little shitty 3 point, couple point loss here, 3.5 point loss right here. So I only had those two trades because I saw this trade back in come in. I was thinking Dave the Rave pattern, first tap scalp, double bottom, right? From this flip. So that's what I was playing, obviously loss. But that easily could have been a banger trade, like 30 points potential to the recent highs, the double bottom that sent the lows down. So that was kind of the one thing maybe wrong with this, is that I should get a liquidation of the low responsible for putting in the high for the double top, right? So we completed that. I was like, my rules say I only need a liquidation of this. So that was totally fine. That met my rules. But maybe because of this is another discretionary probe. No matter what, don't go against double top narrative because, the narrative is to draw that. So that's how I could have easily avoided that loss, but it was worth it to me. Yeah, dude, there was honestly some really nice entries. I'm just let's focus up. Okay, we swept the high that I want to sweep, but We're overall bullish. Yeah, overall bullish. Got to keep that in mind. We might definitely want to just come up to the high, or rather here. Where's higher time frame? I don't want to talk about that stuff on stream, honestly. This stream's only going to be for trading. Trading right now. Gotta stay focused here. We need a sweep and a flip and a tap. Give me a sweep and a flip and a tap of the zone. I'm a redraw a flying bomb right here. Bingo bango. Wow, resistance? There's no way. Via. Keep me on the ground. Didn't take out my low. My low. Rules not met. Huh. It's a miracle. Shabby. Man, at what point do I want to do continuation long trades? Hello, one. Hello, good sir. Thank you for being here, giving me your attention. Oh, Habibi. Habibi. Come up and tap me in. I want to tap. Hey, let's go, Mohammed. That's what's up. Oh, dude, it's absolutely okay. Price is going crazy, so I'm willing to maybe potentially chill out because I saw how fast she spiked up. I don't know. In the way this bullish, it's already bottom of range delivery, took a low, flipped. I just see too much of a ping pong right now to be confident in the direction. Yes, yes, I am, brother. I'm cleansed of that plague, brother. That plague was a plague, and it's completely dealt with now. Well, he's dealt with, which is the most important thing. Big sigh of relief. Thank God. Beats fast Ferrari. Void knows what's up. No, that trade was definitely valid. 100%. 100%. You know, the M1 follows. M1 follows suit. So honestly, I mean, you saw me draw a zone out. Look it. You guys, do you take it? You guys like to hear me drink water? How did that sound? Oh my god. I need to fix my mouse sensitivity settings because how's it going, Astor? That's what it's all about, Muhammad. Good shit. Faded? What are you faded? Oh my lord. Ah, yeah, that's a bit of a painful one. Daijoubu. Daijoubu. I mean, I mean, you can only smile, honestly, knowing how precise at least my analyze was. Dang. Why did I have to do that little jump scare? It literally jumped from here to my zone in like 1 second, and when I've seen that happen, a lot of the time it'll want to just run it, but it didn't, so unfortunate. Oh yeah, that was a ray. One tick? Did you use like a limit order, Tamarin, or something? So a lot of time, that's what you'll see too, is you'll tap one, you'll fill one level of the Feigenbaum, and then you'll go to fill the opposite one or two, and then come back to initial consolidation, which would be this. I mean, it could even just be this, because this is that first one. I have this one's for this consolidation, this one's for this consolidation. So the most recent one is this one, but this one's kind of more important because it was like the 50 reaction double top. There was more time spent in this accumulation, consolidation, whatever you want to call it. Oh, my rules were met here too. That would have been a banging trade, but oh well. All right. All right, what are we looking for now? Jimmy, I live in BC. What do you think? What are we going to do? It's definitely looking pretty juicy. Third touch of a trend line. I just this, like, we've only had like we've two really big candles. It makes me think that we'll have another couple more, right? Usually want four big candle draw. That's something I haven't really talked about too much. And we're at a trend line. It just seems like so many retail people see this trend line and are shorting right now. And so we're going to get a accumulation, manipulation. So, I mean, there honestly has been a couple scalps in here for sure. This last one, only a few. Five-second structural flip. No valid pullback. Breakout. Back to the videos you go. Just kidding, but not. Alright, we got a nice flip now. S&DR, come back. Double topped off this high, but... Oh, okay. My bad. I mean, yeah. That was pretty money. How many points did that run? From where I should have got in. 50 points! Whew! Hot molly. With a 3-point stop, that's just some nasty RR you could have gotten. How quick was that? Two! Hey guys, should I learn DTFX? Should I? Wait, Tam, did you say? Yeah, you had a limit. The way she goes. I don't know. I still think it wants to eat. Give us a yeet. I'm holding off in the idiot box. But I mean, if you take the rules, you win. In the end. Hibbity hoppidus. Yeah, that would have been. Dang. I thought it was feeling like it. It was building up this trend line. So I didn't want to go against that either. Nothing wrong with that. I guess we broke 5-second market structure break, tap S&DR. That's what happened. It's just so high in this idiot box range. It's like with the 5-second break, you trust the 5-second break? Yeah, Store, go do that. Peace out, man. Oh yeah, by the way, I want to show something. I've got to look at my other sensei. Dump, bump, bump. So, does anyone know what is gonna happen after the close today? Anyone know? You should know. You definitely should know. Because you gotta pay attention to this stuff. It is massive. We are about to have an insanely big eating at the close. Like, I'm not even, like, bro. You got, I'm actually mind blown. No one? Yo. Okay, guys. Okay. You guys, wow. Really? Okay. 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 Big Tech Wave 2 front running. Why is Frosty expecting Big Tech Wave 2 front running? Next leading question. Go. Ooh. Potential trade. Okay, Tamarin. Okay. What about Amazon and Meta, though? Tamarin, what about Amazon and Meta? Bango. I don't know about Apple. I don't think it's Apple. It's this is extremely important. Look at these billies. Okay, I want you guys to look at Tuesday after the close and look what happened. And then compare that. There's even more billies here. Even more billies. This is PS Pacific time. Oh wait, no, it says Eastern. So go on earningwhispers.com and pay attention to when earnings comes because you can get front running trades, right? So don't trade the news itself. You want to understand how front running the news works and trade that. Is it Apple? I won't check. It is Apple today. Yeah. Oh wait, what? Oh, that was wrong, dude. Okay, that was Tuesday. That was Tuesday's image. That was Tuesday's image. Okay, I'm wrong. Okay, I meant to compare that image. Okay, so you saw that image? I was like 60 bill, 60 bill and whatever. This is today. Amazon, Apple, and Meta. So look at these billies, way more. This is Tuesday. My bad. That other one was this is Thursday. That other one was Tuesday. So Tuesday we had the other whatever it was. Google, AMD and whatever. Now we have even bigger one. So we'll see how the front running goes along with yeah, I kind of chilled out here. This trade kind of met my rules, but just wasn't I didn't like it cuz there's just not much structure. We're just in a flag pattern. I don't want to it's like top of range. Weren't quite top of range. That's almost middle of range, right? Middle of this run. Not the best location. I mean, you could have definitely took a couple points to the low. Structural 5-second low. Hit it. But I want to go for trades where there's a clear 5-point target. Like there's no structural 5-second flip. We never broke enough. By the time we had the wick out back in, Renko flip, right here, Renko flip, like the low that we broke on the Renko is just not really a great low at all on the 5-second. It's like only strong enough for a few points, which it did. All right, what are we looking for? Really like this high at least to get taken to sell. But we might just manipulate these highs right now, right here that we're doing. If we do, S&D, we got S&DR. Five-second origin. See it take the high, tap into our confluence area. Second projection, but first projection in this trend line, gotta pay attention. We're taking the high recently, so definite potential scalp, but kind of a tricky area because definitely a better area would be higher. Manipulate the highs. Here's our accumulation manipped higher, but you know, based off of what we know with chaos theory, that's not the best symmetry. And the short would have worked out. Money. Zero drawdown. Dang. Structural 5-second low is here. I mean, damn. That was. What did it do? Manipulate this S&DR low, pattern shift, potential tap, potential long. Do I really want a long? Maybe if it looks real good. Give me a higher low. Give me a mini flip. Oh, no mini flip? Damn. The 2 legs was good enough, right? Remember what I talked about? Second entry in the zone? Money. 5 points in 3 seconds. You easily short, down, long, like. I mean, Void, you know, it's just a matter of being like knowing when you're at a place where like, okay, my entry lines up. There's nothing stopping me from taking this trade. I will take this entry. Like right now, I would be like, okay, we have this low here. right? I said potential tap under this projection higher trend line, give us a short look. We took the high to the left. I said potential short. So I was looking. I said that right when price was here. So I was looking for this break. Basically, as soon as I said that, be like, okay, if we break this, push up, get our tap into SNDR of a Renko flip, and give us our reversal bar down, I'm in the trade. So all I'm doing is waiting for this, waiting for this. Oh, and as soon as we're here, I'm trailing my sell stop limit order right on the Renko threshold, right? So when this bar happens, I'm in short. I'm in short from there. That's my rules, and it works insane. Just both back to back, these trades would have been 0 ticks drawdown following my rules. Like, it's crazy. Too much coffee? Nah, welcome to Hunter's World. You guys don't know me. No, I got a lot of energy when always. Should see me. You guys should see me play sports. I got no chill. No chill. I got no stop button. Now I just need to take that in trading. Oh, you're talking about when I went over the trade. Oh, that's funny. Well, what do we do? Tap higher level, tap higher levels, 50% of SNDR to the tick. Entry could have been here for a sell, but wasn't clean enough. I wanted to tap at least 30 and it was a tick away. Sag, or 2 ticks away. Unfortunate. It happened really quick too. Even if it tapped, I probably wasn't ready. But I just eye it up. I should be more ready though. Yeah, all these weird vertical lines you see, if they're not a part of a high like this one, where it's a longer line, all these short lines in the middle of nowhere are fanging bombs. I mean, they work. They work. Potential long. I don't like how it hasn't. Like, we got a tap of first level. I guess this is our tap of first level. Oh. Dang, I thought I felt wrong. What do I talk about? Second reversal bar in our zone. 0 tick drawdown. I mean, I mean. So, here's the thing. Void. Backtesting. 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 Right? So, wait, did I forget to mention backtesting? Your rules. Over and over and over and over. Over and over and over and over. Over and 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 over. And over. Backtesting. Over and over. Okay, what is this range? The power of the triangle. I wonder if there's a way to add like Pythagorean theorem to charts. one probably. I mean, it's definitely been attempted before. The effectiveness, I don't know. So I don't know if you guys have noticed either, but Feigenbaum also has like time predictions, but I don't use them. I only like looking at the price ones. I found that the time ones can actually take away from DTFX because you're like, oh, it's supposed to reach here in this time, so I'm not gonna take this trade or whatever, or yada yada. So I don't use the time aspect of it, the time projections. I mean, let's see, how accurate would have it been? Bingo, bango. First one reached, first, second. I guess it hasn't. Let's see if the truth. We're supposed to get a big yeeting according to that. A real big yeeting. Let's see. So basically, I put my time projection based off of the strongest, most recent Feigenbaum that I think is in play, which is this consolidation. Yeet, yeet. Okay, and then the time said that in this time and in this zone, price will be, and we've yet to be touched this. Wait, we touched it here, so it's wrong. Uh, oh well. How many counts like for Apex? Gotta love how there's no structure at all my entire stream. I mean, I guess there was this, but it wasn't a 5-minute close below. Like this low right here was just a wick on the 5 minutes, so I was like, I don't think this zone is the strongest zone to give us new lows, and it didn't. And it double bottomed here, and so it's running up to this highs for this double bottom delivery. That's why I wanted this high to get taken, or any of these highs ideally, but at minimum this one to start shorting. But when you see a consolidation and these Feigenbaums, and my other mechanical rules, the shorts here that met my rules would have made money. But I'm trying to play a little safer right now, but maybe I should just, because I have two sets of rules. I've got verified, unmitigated level rules, and then like range rules. So trying to just do the unmitigated level from verified structure. And so there hasn't been any verified structure, it's just been a range. So, I mean, range rules during this. Buying sells up here, I guess. But there was nothing, there was no like swing lows that we took to before this. No swing low here, no swing high here. So it's just nothing here met my rules really, in all honesty. There's been a ton of more range rules scalps, but trying to be a bit safer hasn't happened. It's all good. It's gonna happen. I swear. Did I say there was a yeeting was about to come because run's timing out? That's actually crazy. So it can help, but I don't know. I'm taking it a bit. I don't want to incorporate all that. Oh, I messed up. I just moved it. Why does NinjaTrader not have control Z function? Can we spam NinjaTrader support? Like, come on. He runs a hedge fund, bro. He's a trader for a hedge fund that he owns. So I mean, he's not a retail trader at that level. Hey, he runs a hedge fund with his brother. Sadly, their partner, there was a three-way partnership, and that guy passed away, so he's now a half owner. You don't even want to know the sizing that he trades with. Yeah, dude, that's why I preach him. That's why I'm like, you guys can learn from. He's very much a verified trader, like more so than anyone else, in all honesty, that teaches online too much. Well, obviously, there's other guys who own hedge funds that have their own trading businesses, but they're all like big players. He's insider because he does all free. He doesn't charge at all. So, I don't know any other head fund manager that's released 100 videos on how to trade and how to read fundamentals in the market and everything, and develops their own indicators and gives it all for free. Like, guy's special. He believes that, people by the time people find him, people are already drained of their resources. They've already spent a ton of money on trading. So he's like, I don't feel right to take more money from them. I just want them to actually learn trading, right? So he's in charge. That's why. You guys will see some of those more recent streams, not like the ones in the past few months, but ones in the summer. Bro, I was asking questions for like 2, 3 hours straight. I was the only one asking questions. There's just a bunch of other people listening. I'm just basically one on one with a hedge fund manager. It's like crazy. So you guys can pay attention to that, and you guys can hop on and ask him questions, literally. Like you guys also got to understand that he's mostly like, I mean, he knows technicals really well, but not as well as Dave. His strong suit, like most of where he makes his money, is using a fundamental bias to understand where big swings come, and he scales big positions. He'll trade 10, 20 micros just every day, but when big news comes, when he knows the fundamentals, when he understands the technicals and when it's about to do the big run, he loads up, and that's where the big guys make their money. The real big guys don't make money trading. You can't trade 5 second scalps because you don't have enough time to get your fills and everything. I mean, you certainly can to some degree. Obviously, make a ton of money just trading few points, but there's something to be said for that style of trading for sure. But that's not what beginners should do. That's definitely after you're already an experienced trader, in all honesty. So, Frosty, trade like a zombie Discord in my Discord resources section. I have his Discord linked. You guys can join. Frosty from Trade Like a Zombie Discord. I met him in the futures. When I got into futures, I saw him in some forums. I was looking for a trade bot, something to help manage trades other than this chart trader thing, because I don't use this. I never liked it. Um, so he has a trade manager developed that actually is really good also. It's called Tick Hunter. So that's how I first found him, and then I saw that he did Discord, and I joined it, and saw that he teaches and all that. So, wow. I mean, did the projection work, or did the projection work? Damn. This one was kind of tough. Didn't exactly meet my rules. It's going a little quick. Yeah, Void, dude, it's gonna be a monster combo, like monster. That Feigenbaum and DTFX is just like, dude, we will be the best traders that I've ever seen. Like, only DTFX traders are already the best traders I've seen. So if we combine, if we combine the abilities of Frosty and, oh my god, more mathematical ways on how the market works, done through actual studies of physics. Like, that's the thing. Tristan does stuff nobody does. Nobody puts content and stuff out like he does, so it's special. And I mean, it works. You can't. It works. It predicted that price would be up here in this time, and look at that. Like, it's just in this time period, price would be up here. Look at that. From this consolidation back here, from this little consolidation, this literally predicted price 43 minutes in advance. Like, I don't know anything that can do that, in all honesty. Anything else out there. All right, so we're coming near here. I want to take these lows, potentially to go up, right? Continuation, valid pullback, valid break of structure. So we're in a continuation. 50% is coming up. So sweep lows, tap a zone, flip, bingo, bango. Looking for this low to be swept. My thing says internal low. That would be really nice to tap this. Ooh, that is juice. That is real juice. Yeah, I mean, even Tristan says this is a supplemental tool. It's not a only. It is supplemental. And damn, it does supplement. I'll follow a 5-second protected high. Higher time frame high, right? What do we do when we come near a higher time frame high? We trade away from it and then break it. So this is a pretty nice narrative coming up. But please, gosh, it's giving us a nice push with no rules met, right? Technically, the high that I'd be aiming for minimum would be this one, right? This is the Renko reversal bar high that put in the lowest point. So I would need that, and it hasn't. But I mean, this other high's right there, so we should really break that. Otherwise, it would be a double top. Well, not ideally, not the best structure. You know, with the double top, we need the first low to be lower than the first one. This is not proper double top structure, right? This low would have to be lower for that to be right. So the only double top that would be valid would potentially be this one. Actually, that could have been a potential sell. That met the rules. I just wasn't paying attention. Met range rules at least. Five points, definitely, yeah. Oh, we just tapped the 30, dang. Damn, I wish we got a nice little high right here so we could have just been in down there. Shame. Oops. Because now we broke this. So when we broke it, got SNDR. Took low, double bottom, first tap scalp, Dave the Rave. But we had this structural flip. Did break. Take some origin. Sweep. Hmm. Hmm. Now with these bigger flips, I really want to come to 50. Otherwise, bottom of zone for stop loss, it's too big. It's, that's why I don't like these really high. Like, I'm not risking 10 points. I guess I could use bottom of SNDR zone here. Man. This double bottom delivery. And then like the bullish, right? We did our break higher, tap SNDR. In reality, it tapped. I should have had this drawn out. Man, why couldn't we have took these lows? Tap 50% of this SNDR for breaking the highs from this valid swing. So, that's where we tapped in reality. We just didn't happen to get a nice pullback. Broke out. Yeah. Seen how that would hold. Thank you, Raitik. Yes, we'll be the Thanos Void, yeah. I'm glad to hear it, man. It's exactly why I made it, because I know people have been struggling with that. Alright, cheap dad flip. Please don't give us a non-tap. Man, you little foul beast. Ah. Man. 5 points would have been achieved if it was half a point higher. Bugger. Oh well. Man, all the trades right now are just not giving us our entry. I could let out a war cry for you, Raitik. No, I'm not gonna do it. If you guys haven't seen my pullback video, go watch it right now. Please, structure. Please give us structure. Structure. Yes, structure. This was honestly the best trade that's happened. Structural 5-second flip gave us our SNDR and it tapped it 50% almost perfectly. Yeah. I'm trying to not be a cheap dad, but like I said, for that reason, that 9-point stop, 10-point stop almost. No, but a lot of time it's just gonna tap that SNDR. SNDR is king, honestly. You should just follow wherever the SNDR is for the break. And just a tip, a reason why I more so have this down. You might be like, oh, isn't this the last down before it breaks? Kind of, before it closes through, but you can see this green candle basically closed on it. So it's like by the time it swept it, this was the last down candle. I found that one to be more precise. But take that with a grain of salt. Nothing here is financial advice. Bum bum. But yeah, we don't need all this old stuff. Make people be thinking otherwise. It doesn't matter. Bum bum bum. Let's get some break. I want structure. We had our structure tap here. We had the trend line break, toilet paper people pulled out, so going higher, but still in the idiot box, failing at the highs, right? Man, that 50 tap flip. Basically, when we violated this SNDR, violated it. Last down candle before that sweep. So we got some advanced structure. I kind of like, I'm gonna just keep this one. Let's just track that one. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I mean, protected high. Ideally, we break this. Protected high. And then whatever that last run up is. That's gonna be a bit difficult one. There are some, he's a PDF released, but it's he doesn't really have a full guide on it, so it's gonna be, he kind of updates things as he goes in his videos, so that's, yeah. Potentially could ask him if you have questions, but that might be a lot. Boom, boom. Break protected high. I'm waiting. We're also making that trend line liquidity. Watch what the retailer guys might do around here. Big zone. Yeah. Let's get that break. Let's see it, toilet paper people. Let's go. So if we do come manipulate these lows, trade back into the range, go higher first, but come near the higher time frame high, we trade away before breaking, so we'll see. Junior, I've taken two trades, man. Was watching some of Dave's masterclass, refreshing for the first bit of today and getting the flow. So we had two trades, There's been a bunch, but I try and when I'm up for the day, I try to want to only take verified structure trades and not get caught in ranges trying to do range trade rules. Like micro range here, but double top, this internal double top could run the lows, complete that narrative, tap into our zone below. Potential, but also kind of seeing this trend line. We'll have to see what it looks like if it does get there. What did you have for 2 weeks, Void? Oh, when you were on a roll. So Ruben, one thing you also got to understand is that when you copy trade accounts, each trade is really like when it shows like 25 or 30, it's almost like batches of 5. Because he, one of the last screenshots, he had 5 accounts, so it's like that was really like 5 or 6 trades. But I mean, 5, 6 trades, 100% with those numbers, obviously. Nothing to laugh at. When you add up a week, it's basically that. Egypt, nice. What kind of front running? So, I don't know. Honestly, you see the crazy volatility? That's the front running. Or not quite the front running. Maybe it'll be later. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure. I need to understand that a lot more. I really do. So, kind of we had this double top, runs lows scenario. So, run the low, came back up, couldn't close above 50% of the area pretty much, right? Tap 50% of this little area. I'm not trying to take anything in this idiot box though. Right. This first flip is fake, right? Not a part of structure. Wick through on the 5 minutes, so, or yeah, it was just a wick on the 5 minute, and that's what the low that was a part of, or even higher. So, right, since this push at 10 a.m. my time, 1 p.m., just been a range. So ideally we want to see a break, tap of a level, SNDR or 50% is really what you'd be looking for. So there's no trades in here, especially trading this range within a range. Like it's just can definitely do it, but it's not what one should really do. Yeah, dude, of course Dave get the credit, of course. Yeah. Don't need that no more. That's fully mitigated. What did it do? I want to pay attention first. Broke to second. Dang, it's like a stair step. Yo, you guys, oh my. It's oh my god. Blue box, initial consolidation. All right, what do we do? Tap first level, come to initial consolidation. Tap second level. Wait, I have it wrong. It's like this. If you mark out with the wicks, leave, tap first level, come back, go to second level, go to opposite first level, come back, break the initial to the second projection, come back to initial consolidation, tap. It's like you combine that stair step with Dave's stair step, bro. We got the language of the markets. I, It's nasty, guys. It's nasty. But no, I just need to get all my execution things perfectly ironed out, and we be eating good. It's only a matter of time. Cherry Whisperer. Thank you, Tristan. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, James. Thank you, Tyrone. Thank you, Curtis. Thank you, all my mentors. Thank you, Frosty. Thank you, Void. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, Mundy. Thank you, Ruben. You're all beautiful people. Thank you, Robert, Muhammad, Junior, Ashton, Raitik, Marcus, Llewellyn, Crobbins. I missed your message. Who is this? Oh, wait. No, I didn't. That was Frosty. If I missed anyone else, you guys are all G's. Anyone lurking? You're all G's too. Like, I know we love to make fun of ICT saying that, oh, we can't trade because he said not to trade. Because I don't know if you guys know that, but ICT's like, don't trade PM session because of the tech stuff. And of course, that's wrong. There's so much, you could easily make money here following the system and trade. I'm just trying to be safer, so I haven't taken any, but easily could have been a lot of money made. Like, you think guys in Dave's group didn't make money in here? They obviously did. Like, a bunch of them are obviously taking trades, like, making money. So, but there's a tiny bit of truth to what ICT says. But the thing is, the information, does it take away from DTFX? And yes, it does. So, we scrap it. That's how you figure out what information to use and what not to. No, thank you guys. Thank you. I mean, I'm at the point where obviously I disagree with him because I'm trying to trade right now. So if I agreed with him, I wouldn't be trading right now. So I definitely disagree with what he says, obviously. But like I said, there is a little bit of truth, but not, I don't agree to it all. So I don't use it at all. Hence why I'm not listening to it. You guys, if anyone here though, please be careful at 4 p.m. Please, your stop loss will get yeeted. Just chill. Just wait for it to chill a bit. Wait for it to chill. Mark out areas pretty far away from price. So say right now was 4 p.m. Okay. What we want to do is have our areas pretty far above and below that we could expect price to go yeet into, take something, tap into a zone, flip to trade back into the area that we yeeted out of. But you want to be careful. You don't want to take it if it's like an insanely fast yeet. Like it still has to be a little chill. So buy or sell. Yeah. Failure to close about 50 of the 5-second structural origin. You'll be safe. Bro, I mean Tuesday I had like a little job I was helping my friend out with. And so I had to go, but I was like on the drive there I was looking at my phone at the charts and I was like, "Oh my God." Like I'm looking at trades that literally this one trade went 150 points. So that's 3 grand. And I'm like, by the time I trailed my stop loss, how I would, it was literally like over 2.5 grand where it would have got trailed out of. It's like, jeez. And that was just one swing. Like, well, it would have been eat. I mean, if I was really trading it, but like I said, I wasn't. So I didn't get eat or yeeted. Oh, I got to sit down. I've been standing up. My little desk riser. These things are fire. If you guys don't have a desk riser, you should get one. Yeah, you do that for enough years and enough hours, it's not so fun. Yes, Robert, you invented the eat. Let's see what the 12-minute looks like. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We haven't really had a body closure up here. So that theory of coming near it and trading away almost feels like we might get that again, potentially manipulate this high, because it's a really strong high. So we'll get multiple mitigations likely because of how strong it is. So it's likely to go near trade away before we break it, right? But how deep? Obviously the question is, do we want to take, like let's say this comes up and breaks it, do we want to take an entry in that last candle down? What would be something that we would take? I mean, the swing low would be down here, bottom of range, so that would really be the best for the bottom side. But that's a long way. I mean, that's like, I guess not that far, 60 points. But with how close we're coming closer and closer to the end, so it's likely to almost chop. Because all the big players know what's about to happen in an hour and 20 minutes. Doesn't really meet my rules too nicely. Plus the low it took isn't it's bare. I don't. It's not the best low. Structural 5 second low. Like we kind of wicked above it. 5 second here. 5 second closed above. Closed above. Tap into the S&DR area below. Gave us our pretty much double bottom, or maybe this could have been the little tap of the area scalp double bottom. Mini Dave the Rave. So we took both the highs, but this low definitely belonged to this high, so a little double bottom narrative. And likely on some time frame that could be like first imbalance tap gives us new high, but I don't know. It's not the cleanest because there's no 1 minute, so kind of already happened here almost. Right, first tap, imbalance tap after breaking the 5 second structural high, new high. So that already happened. What do you mean, Robert? Why did you say market close? Question mark. Why did you say that? Oh, I gotta change up my music. I'm losing energy, and James Hype gave me too much music. I was so hype. My energy, I just. I need to drink some water. Stay hydrated. Oh, yeah, Robert. Uh, you obviously weren't here when I went over it, but the earnings report is gonna make the market go biggie. Yeah, Llewellyn, it happens. Yeah, I honestly don't know if I'm gonna trade because I'm realizing I'm fatigued, but especially considering the high volume, it would honestly be good to take a break right now and then come back, but maybe I'll do that in a bit. We'll see. Right now it's looking interesting. I'm not gonna go right when we're breaking our protected high for the first time in almost 2 hours. Pay attention to this last down candle before breaking protected high and these highs and trend line pretty much. So that's I really like that area. If that breaks origin of SNDR, so we'd look to take this low down here, but bigger scale. This is really our bigger scale SNDR, so Watch these two. But it's about to go yeet, so I want to clean up my charts to save all my resources because it's price is about to go big yeet in a bit. So I'm gonna just take all this stuff that's just on my chart, just left over, forgot to delete. But jumping an enemy. I don't know, maybe we'll keep those still valid. Let's just choose that one because that's the one that broke this one. Keep initial consolidation marked out. All right, there we go. Also, yeah, it's SNDR for breaking this SNDR that sent it down from that protected high, so that's definitely powerful overall. It's a tough question to buy in this whole run up. Does it have to come back to here? Getting a wick out, wick back in. That actually meant my rules to sell. I wasn't paying attention, but that read my rules and it would have been easy trade. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Dang. Imagine it rejected this. Which is the one that I've been talking about at the beginning. The open one. The most important one. Losing focus though. Not good. Watching that range, man, took it out of me. Alright, we got our first tap. How will it go? Well, nice flip tap here. Would have been a trade, but it didn't meet 1 minute rules. Volume comes in. These are the time when this happens, when you won't get this pattern, is when price starts moving like real nice. We're above 9 ATR. That's like hot. We're at a really high range. That's something that I haven't really talked about, is using ATR, but that's something that a lot of people look at and can help just understand volatility. And if you understand current volatility, then it might give you a little clue on things you can do. Like some strategies will have a target based off of ATR. So, for example, on ES, if the ATR on ES was higher than 2, that's ES, so it's completely different than NQ's ATR would be. But if it's higher than 2, then they target 2 points. So almost 8 kind of would be the equivalent. So I don't know. I haven't done enough. I don't want to talk more about that because I haven't done enough back testing on ATR. Just an observation. Because I mean, market volatility you can obviously see visually, so you just follow market structure in the end, anyways. So no point. Of course, this is just watch this be the only tap we get. So much hate. Just kidding. It's pretty nice though. Filled this fractal SNDR before we closed through. Right, that's the last down push fractally before we closed on the 1 minute. Well, oh man. I'm starting to feel the pain from trying to be a good boy. There's been a few trades where I've been trying to risk it without a valid level, but they didn't tap my zone. A bit unlucky. Oh, I need to take a break. I definitely do, but it's all good. I might go maybe just a couple minutes. So distribution, I've been trying to take external structure trades, but it's just, we haven't really had haven't had it. There's literally since I started streaming, there's been one structural break here, and we literally tapped the very top of the zone. That's it, and we didn't get my rules met with 1 minute candle. I need this pattern, and we didn't get it. Yeah, it's very, especially since I've been up for watching the charts with 0 breaks for 5.5 hours now. Mind you, streaming definitely takes more out of me because I'm talking nonstop and thinking about a lot of stuff and extra. I mean, I like trend. I like nice, clean structure, clean shifts with nice symmetry, not much chop. But I don't know. I don't really, that was before. Right now, I don't really have much of a bias for preferring range or trends. I really don't. But I guess, you know, it's kind of a tough concept because you hear all the time idiot box, and then you'll also hear from people like trading ranges is the easiest thing ever. You hear that from Dave, and I've heard that from a bunch of people. So it's kind of like how exactly do you navigate that is can be a little bit tricky. And so, what I know of the basis to start off with DTFX is trading unmitigated structure, like validated structural zones on the 1 minute or higher. Right, that's where everyone should start, not trying to do range stuff. I mean, if they do the back testing and find it and that suits better for them, definitely by all means. But what's our first kick? Trailing highs and lows. So trailing your highs and lows in a range is kind of, I don't know, it's definitely not exactly the market conditions that's best suited for that. So I mean, you definitely can do it, and understanding where your institutional highs and lows are within the range, right? So when we come near the highs and low institutional highs and lows, we trade away from that. But I mean, when we set it, we had one row, we ran it once, came back in, and then just ranging inside it. So it's like, well, we know sell top of range, but how high do we go, right? Imagine selling this push down thinking, oh, we're high enough, top of range, and then you just get yeeted because it's not high enough. And then same thing happens here. You're like, well, what if this isn't high enough and just gets yeeted to run the high? Because double bottom runs the highs, let alone the fact that's not proper structure for the double bottom, right? Because this high needs to be higher than this one for that to be a valid low, first low. Yeah, Monday, that's honestly what I'm doing right now. Right now, it doesn't matter. I just want to trade everything. So I really shouldn't be worrying about only valid stuff because I have my rules out. But I was thinking of like just taking whatever, and then when you're up for the day, like if you're green, just only trade the safer 1 minute structure. So that's what I've been trying to do. Once I got green from this trade, I've been trying to wait for structural trades. So I was looking for sells here when we swept this high, and trade back in is what I was looking for, but you can see we just destroyed it. And then since we pushed up here, I was thinking, well, maybe we're going to sweep the highs, or SNDR violates, it goes to origin. So I mean, how much of origin? We have this last up candle. We just tapped the top. There's a lot to take into account that you can be. It's so we had a valid pullback, valid break of structure, right? So ideally it breaks this one, and then we'll have a continuation zone. But we got to be careful. How many swings up are we? It's kind of tough. It's kind of tough to say. Probably get more upside. I mean, bum, 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 bum. So it's technically tapping last down close candle, right? SNDR. Ideally, we'd come to 50% of this. SNDR lines up 30 of swing zone. Yeah, I mean a higher time frame. I mean technically, a higher time frame is still bearish. We haven't broken no protected low because of that huge push we had at close of yesterday. So our protected high, like on 12-minute or whatever, is up here, right? I have my higher time frame chart on another screen that I look at, by the way. So, but you can see, just a higher time frame range in reality. I've got way too many hanging bombs. Whatever. So we need to really break that high. Let's see, 5-minute. Where's the 5-minute high? Or wick, I mean wick SNDR. Oh yeah, we're in that fractal SNDR from the 5-minute. Right. So when we broke this high, these highs broke it, we had this SNDR, this fractal SNDR. And so when we broke that fractal SNDR to the bottom side, that's the SND responsible for that. And it probably would have been a lower time frame, like a 1-minute SNDR for the structural break. Let's see if it is. Well, not exactly. It's still only a fractal SNDR. That's actually interesting. Still only a fractal SNDR on the 1-minute. Well, predicted high definitely broken. So we broke it, pull back, right? We broke it here, pull back, valid break of structure. So what do? Trail our protected low out. What the heck is going on here? Let's just make a new one. Protected low, bam. But 1 minute's bullish. Got to keep in mind, obviously, higher time frame bearish still has that protected high. Boom, 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 boom. Mm, 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 mm. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, why did you have to come a couple ticks away? Like, jeez. All right, I'm officially doing it. It's been one tick away, two ticks away, like I'm typing it out in my rules right now. I guess I can't do that. Hiding screen for a sec. I'm so sick of this happening. Especially if it's like a pretty big zone like this. Like, perfect isn't optimal. God, oh my God, I need to print that quote out on my forehead. Like, you know how many DTFX traders probably were a tick away? They probably had limit orders right there. Oh wait, oh, sorry, maybe not. Probably had them here. This is the 50%. But 50% of SNDR maybe. I don't know if 'cause some people do one-to-ones with SNDR too, so that would have been. Well, right here, this candle put in the high, pull back, breakout, staircase, boys, it's just staircase. Let's do the most recent consolidation. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, please, baby. That was looking real juicy. No quick tap. Okay, that one was more than half a tick away, that's for sure. 2 points. Oh, this SNDR got violated. And this whole swing basically is SNDR. as well. So that makes this a pretty nice swing zone. It's a valid swing zone from the valid pullback, valid break of structure, but it's also the whole downswing that broke that 12-minute fractal SNDR. So that's actually really nice. I'm going to mark out that whole thing because of that. Get rid of this one. All right, liquidating that. I mean, it honestly would be kind of nice to take this low, tap into this zone, trade back in, give us our previous candle pattern right there. That's what I'm waiting for. But if this happens, do I want to go in just from this? See, it didn't meet the rules for taking a low to the left that I have, but it did this. Is that good enough? If you're ever hesitant, probably should just chill. It's not giving me an entry anyways. Be ideal to break this high on the 5-second because it's still bearish 5-second to, we're rejecting protected high 5-second. Well, technically it's still bullish actually. None of this was a valid pullback. Break a structure. So protected low is still here, 5-second. Oh shite. Oh I need to change that. Yeah, I don't like that. It's actually the same. It's a 1 minute and 5-second. So let's just drag this up. Get another sweep. Let's get that draw. I mean, in all honesty, I think my favorite low would be this. Low. Right? Because now we've mitigated. Now we're at this unmitigated 50. Sweep the lows, tap into zone, but it's got a lot of drop. Maybe 1, 2, 3. We might need another candle, 4-candle drop, or prices just going yeet, mixed beat. And get flip, micro tap atop a zone. Look at that, closed right on the protected low. Minute. I mean, it's kind of those. It didn't meet my 1 minute previous candle wick, but some aggressive. It didn't really go very far either. Ideally from that pullback leg, I just messed up my drawing. If this is like the leg we're looking, the area that we say we flipped this high, flipped it, topped the area, if we're saying that, when it pulls back, ideally you have 5 points from your entry to the high of that pullback. Right, so if I enter here, there's only 2 3/4 points, so that's not the best room, right? Not much room to the high. I mean, it'll work a lot of time. This trade did go 5 points, or maybe, no, it didn't actually. Because of that, because when we take high of a range, we trade back into it. So there's not much room for that to have happened. So let's see on a micro scale what kind of fractal stuff we had going on here. We had this initial consolidation, and what did it do? Filled the top, came a tick away, or no, it came to it. It's the same tick. Came to the tick that, guys, is mathematically beautiful. It's beautiful. You're still looking for that up there is just. That's pretty nice, if I do say so myself. I definitely need a back test and find times where I don't need a wick out a previous candle and I just need a wick out of a far one like this. Because my current rule is I want both, trying to be safer, but there might be times where have one or the other could be good enough, could be safe enough, but I gotta do more back. I'm gonna write that out, back test. So kind of got to flip down, but I don't want to take, there's definitely no way I'm taking bearish holding PL like that. Obviously, this zone got violated, so. I mean, it's still holding somewhat. Didn't close below, really. It's kind of fighting this because we swept it, and now that made this up candle the SNDR that broke that zone, right? So that's basically, but it's only medium strength because we didn't get a nice clean close below it, but it still swept it at least, so there's still reason to expect some rejections here, and we're seeing some rejections here. This is another thing too, potentially, that you want to be careful of is if you're looking for, let's say on the 5-second, you were looking for this low to be swept, and you're like, yeah, it's a flip. We took it, so when we come back to 50%, we'll short because we're in the SNDR that flipped SNDR and yada yada. But you know, shorts aren't the best because first flip short is fake. You know, enough pullbacks in that direction in this push hasn't happened. There's so many reasons, and the one actually that I wanted to explain that I forgot at first was if the leg that it sweeps right here, you can see how it swept. Well, what did it do? It swept a low on the 1 minute in the opposite way. So you're like, well, isn't that kind of like a bullish hint? It is. So I've been noticing it's better that potentially the lowy sweep doesn't sweep a low on the opposite side. You know what I mean? Like if we're getting a bearish sweep for thinking we're going to sweep this low as a flip. So I don't know. That's definitely a confusing. Some people are probably confused as all heck. It would have been better if this closed through, but then was just a wick on the 1 minute as an example, but hopefully you guys understood potentially. Here's an example too of potentially having your stop loss a tick above the high of the zone that you're trading from. So potentially if you did sell, if you had your high a tick above, you would have been saved because this came right to the high. One to one would have just got hit right there. 1-to-1 of this flip that I was potentially marking out, right? Flip, tap 50% short, stop loss at tick above, take profit either at the low or tick below. Tapped it right there, failed just now. So it would have worked, even though, you know, there's a lot of things that I explained that, you know, why it may not be the strongest. And that may tell you just look to take a smaller TP, right? It controls the length, the size of your TP. Right, Mundy? It's probably not watching, but actually you were just here. I wasn't even really reading chat for a while. Bane of my life. But nevertheless, it didn't meet my rules to short here anyways. I mean, technically, I guess it did with this. I guess it actually kind of did. But I was wary for a few reasons. Yeah, sweet. Hmm. I mean, see, why do you think we're in a range? Because we kind of have this zone that failed to close below. So we failed to close below it, so it's still somewhat valid of a bullish S&D zone. But we did sweep it, so it, in a sense, violated and flipped this to the opposing S&D. So with the stacked bullish and bearish S&D on top of each other, look what happened right after we did that sweep. Price is literally consolidating where the two zones overlap. Isn't it kind of funny? Coincidence? I honestly think not. I don't think it's coincidence. I think it's exactly what Dave taught us. uh, nope, but I have too much marked up on my chart, apparently. Damn. Sorry, guys, for misleading you wrong. What should I do to not do that? Because it could. I definitely like. There's definitely truth to it, but I don't think I'm doing it wrong. But time will tell. Am I doing it wrong, guys? Am I wrong? Like, genuinely don't know. Does my positive profit and loss not make up for it? Damn, sad. Oh yeah, I'm glad I switched the music up. Honestly, range box, I'm gonna go hit a couple sets of some weights. Give me a few minutes, guys. I'll be back. I am back. Yeah, good idea, man. Peace out. Have a good one, Void. Good to see you. I'm just not talking. Just focusing on the charts. Sorry guys. Just stuck in a range. Ideally, breakout. Tap SNDR to continue higher. But we might come near it. Sweep this, trade away again. Deeper mitigation, sweep more lows, then go and run it, but we'll see. Right, potential double top here that would run the low here and here belongs for this high and a potential high up here. I get in with a flip on my Renko. So I've made a mathematical way to see flips. It's exact. No hesitating. Ideally we break that, but we could likely tap into here. First push down, but this is the SNDR that broke this SNDR, and it lines up better with 50% of the swing leg. But we didn't break this high here, so we're kind of getting a double top. Makes you not want to take these flips, right? If you see this run here, an internal flip rejects the high, you know, this pullback may not be the best. Definitely might work out, but I'm not. You know, it goes when I see a double high like that, it goes against my rules. I need at least a sweep of the first high right here. But also knowing into account this might be a higher time frame double top with these two lows. Internal flip. I definitely see that going to a few points at least. I mean, it could decently reject off that SNDR and yep. Exact precision. So it's got to sweep this. Sweep, tap 50, flip. That'd be nice. But right now it's just this likely could be the flip. It might send it from here, but it definitely the draw here. So it's kind of a tricky one. It's very close to meeting my rules. Unfortunately, didn't sweep the low. But we got the Renko flip, tap a level. Your entry was in the range of this low. So, you know, the only rule that was stopping me was this double top rule. Must sweep at least that low These are the two lows for this double top, and it must sweep at least the first one, and it didn't. And it didn't, sweep a candle to the left low, which is another part of my rules. It's very, very, very close, and you can see it would have been a money trade, but I'm not taking trades that don't meet my rules. When stuff like this happens, it just makes me recognize what's going on more fine degree. I get in with like my actual entry is specifically based on the Renko. It's exact. I'm not guessing on if this 5-second candle is good enough for me to enter on. I can't stand that. Or maybe it'll push up like 5 points one candle and you're like, oh, it's gone too far for me to get in now. I can't stand that stuff happening. Happened to me many, many times. Oh man. Bros, I think I might hop off. Definitely gotten fatigued here. I want to take a little bit more of a break before the earnings and then just chill during the earnings. It was a good stream, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I not 100% sure if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Might not. So just keep an eye out around the time when I stream. I'll try to let you guys know what's going on. But I don't exactly know till then. But you guys have a good night. Stay safe, stay safe, stay safe. I can't stress that enough. Watch out. In 15, 17, 16 minutes, yeah, 16 minutes, there's going to be a big eating. Just stay safe, guys, because definitely, like it literally could jump like 50, 100 points, and you could have potential big slippage with your stop loss, and stuff could happen, so stay safe. Have a great night, good day, good evening, wherever you guys are in the world. Appreciate every single one of you. It was a beautiful day on the markets as always, and I'll see you next time. Appreciate you, Akeem, Mohammed, Reginald. Have a good night, distribution. See you, Matas, Jack, WP Capital, Void who peaced out, Craig, Mundy who might be watching, I don't know, Jack, all you guys, appreciate it. Every single time. You guys are the best. If you guys liked it, potentially give a thumbs up. I don't know, maybe. If not, all good. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, boys.